Hey there guys, it's Frozen Joe and I'm here to do another episode of the 2016 Backyard Fruit Tree Project. This tree I'm going to talk about today, it's a fig tree. Guys, it's Scots Black. Scots Black. Some people refer to it as LSU Black or Scots LSU Black, LSU Scots Black. I received it in trade just as Scots Black, and so that's what I'll be referring to it as. You can see it's got some nice growth on it this year. This tree I've had for several years and it's been a slow grower. And this is the first year I'm seeing really good growth on it for the first time. So I hope it's turned a corner. It's actually given me, it's been giving me figs for several weeks now. The crop that was ripening up this month is pretty much coming to an end. There's just a few left. I picked two here. But what it did last year is it gave me a late crop right before the end of the season, and it looks like it's getting ready to do that again for this year. So I think I'll probably be getting two crops out of this tree most years. We have some visitors over here. These guys are always around these days. They're getting big, almost their time. Alright guys, but let me talk about this Scots Black fig tree. Let me get you a shot of a representative shot of a leaf. It's got a pretty standard looking fig leaf. As such. As such. Seems like they're mostly 5 lobes. Alright, here are the two figs I picked. They have a closed eye. These both were a little bit, certainly this one I think was a little bit underripe. I've just been so busy. Look, he's eating that fig. She's eating that fig. Look at that. Look at that. It ate the fig right off the tree. Maybe they'll taste like figs. But anyway, this was a little bit underripe, and one of the ways you can tell is when I picked it, sap came out. That's a clear indication that, you know, the tree still had more to put into that fig and wanted to ripen a little more. I've just been so busy. This is the first opportunity I've had in a while to do this. I'm just going to do it now. These are the two closest to ripe figs I could find. Let's cut them open and take a look. These are pretty figs. We've been getting rain, finally. It's been such a hot summer for us. Finally, we've been getting rain, and it's made a difference. All right, let me taste this fig. That male turkey, I mean, he pecks at the dogs. He's not scared of anything. Get away from my figs. Yeah, these are still underripe. Let me see if this one maybe has more flavor. A little more. To me, this fig, Scots Black, has a characteristic I also find with LSU Purple, which is when you pick a fig that's not perfectly ripe, there's a little bit of an unpleasant kind of flavor to it. Vegetative. It's a different type of flavor to certain figs when they're not perfectly ripe. It's not the best flavor. This fig has that a little bit. But let me describe to you what it's like when it is fully ripe, because I've had several of these this year that have been fully ripe. They're very, very nice figs. Sweet, rich flavor, really nice flavor to them when they're all the way ripe. And you can see they're pretty figs. Not huge, but you know, attractive, tasty, sweet, rich figs. Nice figs when they're all the way ripe. So there you go, guys. There's Scots Black. It's a nice tree. I was very fortunate to get this tree several years ago. This one's almost ripe over here. Georgia White Hybrid. I was really lucky to get this several years ago. Very generous fig grower. Sent me cuttings of a bunch of different varieties. Rare, hard to find, Maltese Falcon, all kinds of stuff that was really in vogue back in those days. Figs go through weird cycles with popularity, where people pay crazy money for figs just because they're the hot figs. If that year or two, then a few years down the road, no one's growing them anymore or cares about them. It happens all the time with figs. It's really weird. But this was one of those figs, you know, several years back. It was one of those really hot figs. It was people were talking about, and you know, I got a few different varieties like that. I screwed up rooting all of them except for this one, pretty much. And this is the only one I have left, you know, alive from that batch of different fig cuttings I got. And I'm happy it's starting to do better. The figs are good. Looks like it's going to be giving me 2 crops, an early crop and a late crop. And if you have this, make sure you really let these figs get all the way dead ripe on the tree before you pick them. You always want to do that with figs, but with this variety especially, seems important to do that with it. And when you do, it's a really nice fig. It's tasty, it's sweet, it's rich. It's a nice fig tree. Guys, it's Scots Black. Thanks for watching.